The opening scene of the 1994 Jim Carrey comedy hit Ace Ventura took place right here, walking right down Ocean Drive. Classic. So we're going to be checking out most of the filming locations, starting with the Leslie right here. Over here!
No, righty then.
You have the Cordoza Hotel that was seen in There's Something About Mary. Then you have the world famous Carlisle right here from the Birdcage. An unforgettably hilarious movie. Robin Williams. And then the Leslie right there, of course. The famed Ocean Drive here in Miami Beach. The opening shot would have happened right here. He would have been walking along, package in hand, taking excellent care of it. Walking along, flying away. Palm tree scene here is the same one he used to help ensure the package he was delivering would arrive in pristine condition. So the tide. So movie magic plays a bit of a role here. Big surprise. Because you first see Jim Carrey walking past the Leslie and headed in that direction. But then he would have arrived over here, the tides. And unfortunately, not going to be able to line up the right shots because it's undergoing some type of construction or renovation at the time. But yeah, he would have, this is where he would have had a field day with that package. HDS! Back during production, the Tides was in pretty shabby condition. Shortly after, it began to undergo renovation. It now offers more upscale vacation rental options, along with condominiums. They really updated this entrance area by making it more open and accessible. I can only imagine what the inside looks like. He was definitely bucking for that J.D. Power and Associates Award. Yeah, right here. Again, from the opposite direction, past the Pink Taco there. And yeah, right here. Interesting. So here's where Ace would have been spotted walking down this alleyway after he retrieved what he came to pick up. He was not just making a delivery.
Every contest, there must be a loser. The who, the her.
Old Randall Tex Cobb looked more like Ty Cobb during this scene. Went to town with that baseball bat on that already beat up early 1970s model Monte Carlo.
You want to give me a push while you're back there?
But yeah, here's where he would have been parked. Right there. Where that wacky scene went down. See that in the background there when he's going to town on the car. And this should all look familiar in the shot as well. Right here in Miami Beach, this is Ocean Court at 14th, and just ahead there is Ocean Drive. All right, enough of this, on to the next one. The car would have proceeded down this alley, and that should all look very familiar down that way. Oh, he gave it his best to hold on there, but... Spot right here, he recognized those two vents. The car goes driving down the alley. Again, Ocean Court right here to 14th Street. And that's where Ace Ventura would have shaken him off as he makes the turn out onto 14th. Solid effort to hold on, but you've been had. That should all look very recognizable right there, or at least for the most part. See the Cameo nightclub right there on the marquee. You see the sign. He would have came driving down here with the 1972, I believe, model Monte Carlo. Hold up right here.
Hey man, you have $2?
Axel Beach, Miami, South Beach, 3-star hotel according to Google. Back during the time of filming, it was an apartment complex. Then I believe it didn't function as anything for some time before becoming its new self. Really? Must be real friendly around here. Ventura residence. Yes, Satan. Crazy. Only the entrance area was filmed here. You'll notice on this second level, inside and outside the apartment, had to have been filmed at a different section of the now hotel. It's time for a little set, detective. Look to the left of the door, and now look to the left of the door. See what I'm saying? Ha ha.
Man, I'm tired of being right.
Awesome. Ventura residence.
Hey dude,
How you doing?
over here.
There you go, that's the right idea.
It's to everybody in the world.
So now here we are at the old Robbie Stadium, which is now the Hard Rock Stadium. Underwent massive renovations to become its new self. Palm tree lined driveway entrance. It was letters back during the Joe Robbie days, now it's numbers. But yeah, a lot of those scenes took place right here, including that that mascot fight at the very end. Funny stuff, classic. Pulls up in front, his signature 180 donut style parking. Like a glove. Now for the next part of the tour, we are here at the University of St. Augustine, located in Coral Gables, Florida. This was the very location that I tracked down that was used for the police station. You see Tom Ace Ventura driving right through this archway here. See, this all looks familiar. Right through here. And that beautiful vehicle of his. See the sewer caps, and then you'll see this, of course, all start to look familiar. He would have done his signature park right here in front of us in this space. There again, the Ace. Some things have changed a little bit. Most of those trees are still there. Everything looks right. He really puts the Ace in parking space. Right here, that opening shot at the party, you see the Viscaya Museum. That establishing shot. Came bouncing up these steps right here. Oh, man. What a nut.
This location of the museum is located just to the right of the entrance.
There was a false wall set up though, a cushioned wall, to absorb the blow. As you can see, it's a little different. I probably rewound and watched this scene 1,000 times. Classic. Classic Jim Carey. See, this is the old Greenwich Studios right here, which is where I believe some of the interior shots seen in this movie were filmed, but don't quote me on that. This old studios has been utilized over the years in several movies, TV shows. So after figuring out what's going on and knowing Marino's next to be kidnapped, here comes that Monte Carlo spinning around the turn right here. Excuse me, gentlemen. Set detective.
Ace, they're not just going to let us waltz in and look around.
I know. It's a good thing the master escapes.
Oh yeah, look familiar? It should. Unfortunately, the place is closed. Wonderful. How did I find this place? I thought you'd never ask.
The sainted statue, a clue, the medieval architecture, another, the orientation and layout of the property, along with the entrance top of the bell, concluding with the location search, which yielded only 3 results in the greater Miami area, and...
Yes! Yes! Oh,
The
yes!
sign for Shady Acres would have been right above the gate, just right there, underneath the bell. Pretty awesome. This is the ancient Spanish monastery here. Basically, this is a reconstructed medieval monastery. It was first built in the 12th century in Spain, and it was dismantled, taken apart, and shipped to New York City in the 19th century. And now it's here. And now my camera will not stop fogging up from this ridiculously humid weather here in Miami. Oh my God. External forces beyond my control right now do not want me to film this property, seemingly. But you can see all those funny, ridiculous scenes. Jim Carey, vintage Jim Carey. They would all went down right there. So funny.
Good thing the master escapes. This is Robbie.
I have exorcised the demons.
If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and consider subscribing, because there'll be a lot more videos like this in the future, And also, if you check out my channel's playlist, you'll see that there are a good number of filming location videos there already that you might enjoy.
Really?
Much appreciated.
Mr. Ace Ventura!
Alrighty then. Okay then, bye-bye now.